Can a Tasmanian devil eat a remote sensing camera, or chew it to bits rather? Well, the answer is yes, but I guess it's all in the name of a good cause because it is recording devil activity as part of the Devils at Cradle sanctuary area, with 10 of the remote sensing cameras placed in the nearby Vale of Belvoir Reserve. With me from Devils at Cradle is Wade Anthony. Wade, good afternoon.
How are you, Louise?
Pretty good. Tell me about the project to put the cameras out.
Yeah, well, look, it's we've had them out there since late last year, November, December. We put them in place, but look, camera work is something we've done historically here for we're in our 7th year of camera monitoring. That's about the age of the facility we opened in 2006, and it was about the same time as devil facial tumour disease first popped up at Cradle Mountain. Around that same time, so we bought some cameras and we were quite interested in the effect that it was going to have on the population. And look, I guess 7 years down the track, Cradle Mountain's proven to be quite an interesting area, and it's just an expansion of our camera work into the Vale of Belvoir. We contacted the Tasmanian Land Conservancy, who have recently taken over ownership of that reserve, to work with them, and they were quite happy to have us there. And look, we've worked closely with the Tasmanian Devil program to collate the data into their format, which is a statewide survey. But yeah, like with now five months down the track, we've got probably 6 weeks to go, but it sort of links in. There's been a bit of research going on here for a number of years now, and in the West Pencil Pine, the University of Tas have had a research site there for a number of years. So it sort of links in and gives us a really good understanding of what's happening out there, basically.
I think the cameras have improved a great deal too, haven't they, over the course of 7 years, as long as the devils don't chew them to bits?
Yeah, look, the technology certainly has improved. I remember the first cameras we bought were really quite heavy and bulky. And now these ones were funded basically through the Cradle Coast NRM, through the Caring for Our Country project. So we were lucky enough to get some new cameras. But yeah, look, they're certainly not devil-proof. Where we've positioned our camera sites, we lay a scent trail through this area. And look, something that might be a little bit foreign to a devil. They're very curious animals. Obviously, one of them's located the camera and decided to have a bit of a gnaw on it, and we all know the power of a devil's jaw and crunched it to pieces.
It must be interesting data too, which will go into the program, because I should think there's almost an ability to identify individual devils once they're captured on film and on video like this.
Yeah, absolutely, Louise. Look, the interesting part about devils, I guess, or one of the interesting facts is that they're uniquely marked. So if you can get a good look at the animal on all 4 sides, you can identify them by their white markings. So look, in six weeks' time, we pull the cameras out. We're going to produce a final report. We'll review all the data we've got, and we'll try and identify how many individuals we've seen over the course of that 6 months. And
of course, quolls and wombats and so on in the area gives you an overall picture of the health of the area too, do you reckon, Wade?
Yeah, it does. Look, the Vale of Belvoir has been considered for quite some time to be, a great habitat for carnivorous marsupials. And we're at the facility here at Devils at Cradle. We have Tasmanian devils, spotted-tailed quolls, and eastern quolls. So, in addition to filming Tasmanian devils, that part of the bycatch there, I guess, is filming easterns and spotted-tails. So we get to understand the health of the population in the whole area, which is great.
Just on their behaviour, because I was talking to someone from one of the reserves in New South Wales, and they've also got some filming going on. You really need the remote filming, don't you? Because to be able to film in person devils at night and the behaviour and the sensitivity they've got would almost be impossible.
Yeah, well, they're certainly a very shy creature, and the only real way to attract them is with food. And if you do that too regularly, you create a dependence. So that's why we're using scent markings. But that's certainly it's a very unobtrusive way. I mean, the cameras we have are called zero glow, so they give absolutely no indication that they're there. So the animal goes about as it normally would. It's not having a camera flashing in its eyes, or a carcass staked to the ground or anything like that. It's going about its natural movements, and we get a very good insight into their lives. Well,
great to get an insight from you into the project this afternoon. Wade, thanks for joining us.
Great, thanks, Lloyd.
Thank you. Wade Anthony's from Devils at Cradle, another part of the very involved and intricate process in saving the